Alright guys, new video. We're gonna be doing Autodesk SketchBook, kind of like a tutorial, I don't know, like just showing you how the app works, I suppose. Here's a drawing. Well, first of all, the background drawing on my tablet. I did that. And I also did this. And I had to zoom in here because the eyebrows are my favorite thing on this drawing. Like the detail, yeah. I'm gonna have to post a video. I have a video showing how I did the eyebrows. It was a TikTok, of course. And yeah, so I'm just showing you right now the drawing. And I'm gonna use this drawing to sort of show some features on this app. This is the main drawing app that I use. I was showing you the hair, the lips, everything. I didn't use a reference for this drawing, and I did a majority of it using mirror image, but then I like to take the mirror image off to do subtle details and to make certain things look a little bit different, like the hair, the nose, just certain things like that. What you saw pop up, by the way, that wasn't part of the app. That was my tablet. I was removing the pen, my stylus. So yeah, that's what that was. Now I'm starting to show you all of the pens, paintbrushes, erasers, all of that. This is how it looks automatically when you first download the app. I don't think I've changed it since, I don't think. There's a lot of options. You can, of course, change the size of whatever pen you're using. I really like this vintage marker. That's my favorite, especially when doing portraits and skin tones and flesh colors and stuff. And I always love to change the opacity. Right here, I'm going to show you an example of how the opacity works. Not just on, you can do that with all of the paintbrushes, markers, etc. But I'm going to show using the vintage marker. So this is at 100%. Actually, wait a second. I'm going to do it in a better order. So what I'm going to do is show you when I just use like one brush stroke, and then when I kind of double it up, like I keep going a few times, you'll see what I mean. Like that. So there's not much difference between those two. That's 100 versus 80. The next one, I'm just going to jump down to 50. And that's what that looks like. And then I think I'm going to do 20. I'm going to pick another color and label them and show you the same thing with a different type of pen. So yeah, I did the same exact opacities as the vintage marker. Now if you look over to the right, I'm showing you layers. So I just made a layer in between the drawings I just did and the portrait. the portrait drawing, and I'm showing you how you can merge layers together, and it's always going to merge down. So you can merge like one layer at a time, or you can merge all of them that you have. I usually do at least 3 layers at a time and merge. And look, I'm on the second layer, so what I erased only affected that second layer. Then I just undid it, then I merged it to my original thing. I'm going to erase, and now I erased everything. So yeah, it's pretty simple when it comes to layers and merging them and all of that. And the little like eye, that's not erasing or deleting the layers, it's just hiding it for the time being. Although now I did delete it. And I'm going back to the vintage marker, change the opacity, and I'm picking just a random bright color to show you guys what I'm doing to make it clear. I was just trying to like pick the right color, even though I didn't really know what I was doing yet. So I was thinking about giving her like bags or like making her look really tired. I don't know. So yeah, I just laid the color down, and now I'm going to blend it out. This is the blending pen I always use, well, smudge pen. You can change the flow and the strength, and I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure how to explain what the flow and strength does. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, I'm going to try and show you, a little bit, but just know I always keep them relatively low. And the main thing I change is the size of the pen. And yeah, I'll just keep playing around with the smudge pen. And I don't know if you guys care, but I've been trying to work on an intro and outro for all my videos, so they're not just like randomly popping on and off like they've been doing, but who knows when they'll be done. I also didn't upload yesterday like I was supposed to. Been trying to do Mondays and Saturdays. That might change. Either way, I would like to post twice a week. But life happens. It is what it is. And I actually really liked this little blue under eye situation I did. So I'm doing it on both sides. And when you're doing something like this, something that you're going to blend out, it doesn't have to be applied perfectly. You can just add a little bit more, just like scribble it on there. It'll blend out real nice. Honestly, I really love what I just did with the under eye. And if you've seen any of my artwork before, you know that not only do I love portrait drawings and skull drawings, but I also really like when things are kind of creepy, kind of weird, kind of strange. So now I'm like, maybe I won't give her pupils. Maybe I'll just leave her eyes white like that. Maybe I'll make her look more like, I don't know, like sickly, or turn into a zombie or some like vampire type thing. I don't know. Like, she looks really warm right now, like her skin tone, but I think I might switch that around. Oh dang, I'm rambling. Okay, what am I showing you? Oh, I'm showing you the brushes I use for the hair. Yeah, I feel like I had something planned to say about these. I just think they kind of already give you hair vibes. I'm actually not that great at drawing hair. I still need a lot of practice, but I like these two pens for how I did hair on this drawing. I don't know if I already said it, but I didn't use a reference for this. And that's not, I mean, that's just a fact. Like, it just came from out of my mind. I do use references a lot. I prefer them. I think you should use both, you know. Here I'm showing you more of the pen library. Like I said, to give you lots of options. I love the texture section right there. I always use those. I love the splatter section. Like I said, I love drawing creepy things. One of my favorite sections. I like the glow. I've used that for like the eyes. I think I used it for rings, like earrings, jewelry before. Here I'm just like playing around, just blending out. This isn't really a good example of how I would use the glow. I mean, there's no rules to it. Art is art, but yeah. Here's the mirror image feature. I think I was talking about that earlier, but here's some examples of how you can use it if you want. And like I said, this isn't the best tutorial of how to use Autodesk SketchBook. There's no rules to it anyway. Honestly, I feel like the best way to figure it out is literally playing around. Like, I don't remember ever looking at any tutorials for it, and I've been using it for probably like 3 years, maybe 4, because I had it for a while before I started really using it. Digital art is hard. If you're one of those who looking at this video think that, you know, the computer is doing it all for you, it's not, babe. I guarantee you it's not. Like, give it a try and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. If anything, it's harder than your traditional pen and paper or whatever. But that's just my opinion. I like them both. I do a little bit of everything. I would like to try a little bit of everything, you know. Digital, painting, drawing, etc. I'm not even talking about what I'm doing anymore. I was showing you the ruler. This feature, it will help you have a straighter line. I don't, like, so many things are hard to explain. Like, look, like if you're making this weird shape, it's not going to completely make it into a straight line. It's just going to make it into a less wiggly shape, you know. It's going to kind of help it like that. That was close enough to a circle that it knew to make it into a circle, you know. Just depends on what you're doing. And here I was like shaking my hand, because if you're someone whose hands get shaky, it'll help straighten it a little bit, you know. Or you can just use the ruler. Or maybe you like non-straight lines. That's fine. Then you have your shapes. Another way to make straight lines. Just fun little features. There's a way to import images. I didn't want to show that because I don't know what pictures I have on my book. Like I take random screenshots and stuff. This feature I never use. I really can't tell you what's going on that. I don't know. Here's one that I use. Kind of like a crop image sort of situation. You'll see. See, I like cut out part that I wanted and I pasted it here. And when you paste something, it'll show up like this. And you can use those little features at the top to do different things to it, like distort it like this and just play around. Have fun with it. And we're back. And if you notice, I hadn't merged the under eye thing yet to the original drawing because I was scared. I wasn't sure, second guessing, but I'm gonna do it. Boom. It's merged. It's there forever. No takebacks. Now look at, I feel like it's hard to see on camera, but you could see the background through the skin tone, like it wasn't opaque enough. So what I want to do is I added a layer under the portrait, and I'm going to make sure that if I change the background, it won't affect the drawing. Now I'm going to try and find a nicer background color, although I'll probably change it like 1,000 more times before I finally, find one that I like. Because that's what I do. I don't even remember what color I picked. I hope it's that green. Yeah. I like that. I honestly don't remember what I was drawing anymore. I think I was just showing you guys the pins again. But anyway, this video is coming to an end. Once again, I don't have an outro, so it's going to end kind of random. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you are interested in Autodesk SketchBook. This isn't like a sponsor or anything, but hope it got you interested in the app, in drawing, and digital art, and see you next video.